I'm so sorry.
I just shut down the bookstore.
Sister Laura.
Do I know you?
Apologies. I worked with your husband. I just want to see if there's something I can do for you.
That's really kind of you.
I have a suggestion. Family, this is Sister Laura. She and her children will be joining us. Something wrong?
Chains?
Children tend to lack self-control.
Mama made a mistake.
You had a soft life. I can see why God saw fit to take everything from you. You belong to me now. God has chosen me.
You are evil. You take his words and you twist them. No! I need you to know we're survivors and thrivers. I know hope seems lost, but we're gonna get out.
Girl in the Garage, the Laura Cowan story. Premieres Saturday, January 18th at 8 on Lifetime.
Hands in the air.
What's going on?
Your husband's been arrested for trafficking in illegal firearms.
I'm so sorry.
I just shut down the bookstore.
Sister Laura.
Do I know you?
Apologies. I worked with your husband. I just want to see if there's something I can do for you.
That's really kind of you.
I have a suggestion. Family, this is Sister Laura. She and her children will be joining us. Something wrong?
Chains?
Children tend to lack self-control.
Mama made a mistake.
You had a soft life. I can see why God saw fit to take everything from you. You belong to me now. God has chosen me.
You are evil. You take his words and you twist them. No! I need you to know we're survivors and thrivers. I know hope seems lost, but we're gonna get out.
Girl in the Garage, the Laura Cowan story. Premieres Saturday, January 18th at 8 on Lifetime.
Hands in the air.
What's going on?
Your husband's been arrested for trafficking in illegal firearms.
I'm so sorry.
I just shut down the bookstore.
Sister Laura.
Do I know you?
Apologies. I worked with your husband. I just want to see if there's something I can do for you.
That's really kind of you.
I have a suggestion. Family, this is Sister Laura. She and her children will be joining us. Something wrong?
Chains?
Children tend to lack self-control.
Mama made a mistake.
You had a soft life. I can see why God saw fit to take everything from you. You belong to me now. God has chosen me.
You are evil. You take his words and you twist them. No! I need you to know we're survivors and thrivers. I know hope seems lost, but we're gonna get out.
Girl in the Garage, the Laura Cowan story. Premieres Saturday, January 18th at 8 on Lifetime.
Hands in the air.
What's going on?
Your husband's been arrested for trafficking in illegal firearms.
I'm so sorry.
I just shut down the bookstore.
Sister Laura.
Do I know you?
Apologies. I worked with your husband. I just want to see if there's something I can do for you.
That's really kind of you.
I have a suggestion. Family, this is Sister Laura. She and her children will be joining us. Something wrong?
Chains?
Children tend to lack self-control.
Mama made a mistake.
You had a soft life. I can see why God saw fit to take everything from you. You belong to me now. God has chosen me.
You are evil. You take his words and you twist them. No! I need you to know we're survivors and thrivers. I know hope seems lost, but we're gonna get out.
Girl in the Garage, the Laura Cowan story. Premieres Saturday, January 18th at 8 on Lifetime.
Hands in the air.
What's going on?
Your husband's been arrested for trafficking in illegal firearms.
I'm so sorry.
I just shut down the bookstore.
Sister Laura.
Do I know you?
Apologies. I worked with your husband. I just want to see if there's something I can do for you.
That's really kind of you.
I have a suggestion. Family, this is Sister Laura. She and her children will be joining us. Something wrong?
Chains?
Children tend to lack self-control.
Mama made a mistake.
You had a soft life. I can see why God saw fit to take everything from you. You belong to me now. God has chosen me.
You are evil. You take his words and you twist them.
Yo, what's good? We back with another Top TV. It's your main man, Hollywood Chuck. I'm back with the real Samantha, and we in the building. Model, actress, motivational speaker, businesswoman. she doing a lot out here. You know what I mean? We just seen her in a might go viral video going viral. You know what I mean?
Viral,
So
for sure.
we gotta chop it up with Samantha and see what's on her brain. How you doing today?
I'm doing great. Thank you for asking.
I'm glad you was able to make it out. It's a snowy one out
I
there.
was gonna say it's
It's a snowy one up here on Cleveland, northeast Cleveland, Ohio, man. You know what I mean?
It's definitely snowing outside. I was slipping, sliding, but I got here. It's cool.
Yeah. Me too. I'm like, I'm in the truck, big boy truck. I'm like, 4-wheel drive. It's slippery as ever. You know what I mean? But we see you modeling. We see you doing you in a TV show. Mm-hmm. How long you been modeling and dancing?
So modeling and dancing I've been doing since I was 17. Let y'all know I look young, but I am 33.
She look young, y'all. She like a baby girl.
I am 33 years old, so I've been dancing since I was 17. Started off doing that. Modeling, I didn't do until more so I was like 19.
Right.
Because when I got into modeling, it went straight to doing nude shoots or lingerie shoots. So
Exotic photos.
Like, so it's like more so you gotta be of age to actually get into that type of thing.
Mm-hmm.
But
so nobody didn't try to exploit you at a younger age. You know, when you got old enough to make a decision, you made a decision.
Yep. When I got old enough and made a decision, I feel like it was more money into doing it exotic shoots than it was doing clothing lines or stuff like that. Like, I just felt like it was more money into doing exotic shoots. So.
Let me ask you a question. So, was it in the beginning? It was all good doing the shoots because it's usually like that. Did you have like a manager in the beginning? How did you get started?
How I got started actually was a boyfriend. Actually, he wanted to get into photography. I was like, you know what? Why not?
Beautiful, take photos.
Right, like, why not? Like,
you know what I mean?
You know, he wanted me to stop dancing, so I'm like, shoot, let's try to make money another way. Like, let's do some photos. Like, so he actually got me started on my first original photo shoots, and our photo shoot is actually on my Facebook, but it's kind of black only because it was with his baby mama. So our first photo
y'all did a photo shoot together?
Yep. Okay. And it was with his baby mama.
Somebody you was dating? Eventually dating?
Yes.
So let me say this. So you started dancing. You started doing erotic photo shoots with this guy who eventually became your manager?
Well, he wasn't my manager. That's the thing. I didn't let him manage me or nothing like that. It was just more so him just wanting to... trying to help
collaboration.
Him out. Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying, trying to help somebody out. And I was like, you know, it's your first time, like,
I got you.
Let's go ahead and try to do this together. Like, so that's where it all started off from. So
y'all get together, y'all start doing photos, it's going, y'all making money, things like that. So what happened after that?
After that,
going forward, you know.
Going forward, it went kind of far. He did a lot. Like, he ended up started going into videography. He started doing videos. Like, and
y'all was popping.
We was popping for a little bit. We ended up also started a little like model group. So like I had a little team of girls that I would model like and help them. I would try to help girls understand like it didn't matter the size, shape. You don't have to get plastic surgery. You don't have to wear a whole bunch of makeup.
Right.
Like, it literally, the camera's going to capture your natural beauty.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't matter. So I was helping girls with their poses.
Is that something you big on? Because you don't wear a lot of makeup. You know, you got the lipstick, maybe some eyeliner, maybe a little bit of, you know.
Yeah, this is a lot for me. Like, but honestly, I'm always barefaced. Yeah. Like, I don't like the makeup because what I grew up on, watching the videos back then, you didn't see girls with lashes.
No, we didn't.
Or makeup.
It was more so natural. They wasn't beat to death.
Natural hair out. You got the curls, the afros. Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I grew up on. So, me like that, I'm like Alicia Keys. You know how Alicia Keys came, she stopped doing the makeup. She's like, I just want the bare face. Like, that's how I think of myself as. Like,
so you all, so it's going. You know, your idea is working. You know, you doing the modeling. You done got more attention because you in the front of the camera. He's behind the camera. So y'all get a group of people. Y'all start a modeling agency team, basically.
Basically. That's what we started. And it was going great. But then, you know, like they always say.
He fell in love with you?
You can't mix business and pleasure.
Y'all fell in love?
We did.
Because do it be like, oh, it's popping. We having such a good time. We making this chemistry. And that's the excitement. It really don't be like we really in love.
Right. It wasn't, for me it wasn't. Like, I can't speak for him, but for me it wasn't. Like, it was more like a lust. Like, it was like, damn, we popping. I'm excited because... And we around each other all the time, you know what I'm saying? Like, we doing a lot of shit together. Like, I just felt like, all right, well, cool. Like, in my head, I'm like, this could be a thing. Like, we're a power couple at this point, you know what I'm saying? But
you didn't know he was, or at the time he was dating his kid's mother.
So I didn't know. I'm gonna be honest. I didn't know.
You come to find that out
later. To find out later, yes, they was in a whole relationship, and it really was more so they wanted a poly relationship. Mm-hmm. So instead of him introducing that to me like that, it was more
he lied about it a little bit.
He lied about it.
Instead of being like, you know, this is what I got going on.
Yeah, like, and that kind of played a major part because it was like, okay. Like,
you lying.
Right.
You ain't just keeping it G. You ain't like, yo, I got a woman, but we working this how we working. This what we doing. You know what I mean?
Give me a choice.
Yeah, don't just blindside me like, oh, don't woo me, don't wine and dine me, and then somebody come out, yeah, we been together 10 years. We been together 10 years. Like, what? We been together every day for the last 5 years.
Right, like, we been together.
And I ain't heard nothing about you.
I ain't heard nothing about you though. And wait a minute, like, so.
When that happened, did it catch you off guard?
It did, honestly.
Or did you feel like this nigga could have a lot of women? He could have a lot of women, you know, I gotta be kind of careful with him, but you just didn't care. Like, I like this dude, we got chemistry, things is going on, we moving, we making money.
It was a little bit of both. So, like, I know with videographers and photographers, like, they gonna catch attention. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? They gotta talk to girls, you know? Mm-hmm. So it's like, jealousy that just wasn't in me I already knew. I was like, do you, bro? Like, I don't even care about it. Because I know people got to come up to me. Because you know how the game go,
yeah. Like, you know guys going to be in your face.
At the end of the day, like, so I've just never been that type. But I've always, you know, I always felt like he was lying about something. And he also had a jealous streak. Like, you know what I'm saying? I could see it with certain shows that we would go to or pop up at. Like, I could see, like, once I get the attention, like, okay, attitude for example, we did the whole when Kurt Cobain came out here. Like, Kurt wanted me back there with him, but I'm being respectful, like, bro, like,
I'm here with you.
Yeah, like,
I'm gonna go back with you.
Exactly. I'm
we going back?
We going back there, or
because that's why we here, right?
But the security guard personally came up to me and he was like, "Kirko wants you back there, like, to come enjoy the backstage." I'm just like, no, I personally declined. Like, no, I'm okay. Just tell him I'm good. I said, thank you though for the offer. I really appreciate it. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just gonna go ahead and stay out here and be chill.
Let me ask you a question on another topic. How is that feeling? For people to approach you and want you to be in their space and want you to be around them and just want your energy that's supposedly famous, so to speak. Like, I want her to come chill with us. I seen her out here. I like her energy. Can she come back and chill with us?
Honestly, that is like the best feeling. I ain't gonna lie. Like,
make you feel good.
It make you feel great. Like, honestly, because it's like, you think about it in your head, you see all these women in here, you know what I'm saying? And
they pick me.
They pick me. Right, like, it's just like, damn, like, you got all these choices, and it's me?
Yeah.
Me? You sure it's me? Like,
positive. Yeah. And I know, and it's like, now, if I'm in the middle, I'm like, you want to, she can come back and kick it with y'all, but I got to be with her. I gotta be with her. You feel me? You can come in, you can admire, you can catch the energy, but I gotta be with her. You know what I mean?
He never would want to do that. Like, it was always, he catch attitude, then we get home and it's
a fight.
It's a fight. It's fighting and arguing.
So in the beginning, it was yeah, Sam, yeah, Samantha, you know, we doing this, we doing that, let's go here, let's go there. They loving us to...
Once I started getting...
Why are you looking at you? Why are you looking at him? Why you all da?
Once people started DMing me and everything started happening, like, he couldn't take the attention I was getting.
Hey, fellas, word to the wise, your girl's DM is full, bro. If she ain't got it off, the DM is full, bro. It's full. I don't even want to see my girl DM. I don't even want to see it. I don't want to see it because I know that it's full of things that I don't want to see.
Don't want to see. Like,
let's keep it real. Like, let's be 100. But you know that if she's in your energy or she live with you, it's like, that's my girl.
She rocking with you, bro. Like, I'm telling you that if you got a girl that you living with, she's rocking with you and she's gonna ignore everybody else. We put blinders up. Like, we not seeing nothing else but our nigga. That's it. Like, and he just didn't think that. So.
Do you think that women can dress provocative and still get the respect of a man all the way around, or does it change because the man has insecurity about himself, or is it love, or is it control?
I would say it'd be the insecure part, because I feel like I've been with a dude that we could go out and I can dress completely naked for real,
and he wouldn't.
And he would not trip nothing. Like, guys can come up to me and give me a compliment, like, "Oh damn, shorty, you look good."
Yeah,
thank you, I appreciate it, and I can keep on moving. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he would not trip.
It won't be no beef.
No problem. I feel like people that are insecure, that's where the problem come in. Like, if a nigga walk up to me and he looking good, better than the nigga that I'm with, or he trying to give me some money, or
he
whatever.
feel like he look better than...
Yeah, like, if that's when that energy come, like, oh, well, you want to fuck with that nigga? No, it ain't nothing about that.
Nah, he just got energy.
He just got energy.
He walked up with the energy, and that's what it was.
He gave me a compliment. That's it. Like,
but I'm still standing here with you, bro.
That's where it comes. Like, I'm still right
here.
Do
you want me to go with him? Right. Now we got to fight, because now we got to fight because I didn't ask the question, do you want me to go with him?
But I'm with you. Like, now we got to fight. Like, damn, like, I just wanted to know. Like,
let me ask you some questions, Sam. Is it okay if I call you Sam?
Yeah, absolutely.
What inspired you to start creating content? Because you're a content creator. You always make visuals and stuff like that. Honestly,
really my friends. So... I'm like the goofball out the group. Like,
I get that. Like, you got a good.
I'm very bubbly.
You know,
I'm goofy. I'm like, I'm the person that don't gotta get high or drunk to have a good time. Like, it's just me. Like, everybody be, oh, you high? No, this is me right now. When I get high, I be asleep.
And then you got the natural smile. Do he be like, why you laughing? What you think I'm funny? I'm in here serious and you smiling.
Like, I'm a smiley person. Like, I got advice from a very long time ago from a dude when I was younger. I was probably about like 14 walking down the street, and an older guy came up to me. I used to walk with my head down, and he walked past me and then stopped, and he was just like, "Queen, put your head up." And I was just like, I'm thinking like, hold on, like
what you talking about, old head?
Right, like, what are you talking about? He's like, smile. I said, why? He's like, because you have a gorgeous smile. You never know. Your smile can brighten up somebody else's day.
Yeah. And it can take you different places in this world.
And I'm like, and that stuck with me ever since I was 14. So I was just like, you know what? I'm going to smile. Like, I'm walking around with my head high.
You know what I'm saying? Show them teeth off.
Like, I don't care no more.
You know what I mean? And so that brung you to the content creating. You was with a friend. We got off topic, but you was with a friend. You know, a friend encouraged you to start making content.
Encouraged me to start making content. So I was like, you know what? I just started off with little videos here, little videos there. I'm like, and people started loving it though. Like, they're like, I get stopped from a lot of places. Like, oh, you that one girl that's on TikTok, or you that one girl that's on the gram. I said, what girl? Like, I want to know, like, you really talking about me? Like,
or you just trying to pull a tight?
Right, are you just trying to pull on me? Like, but no, people will really be like, hold on, and click right on my neck. You the real Samantha? I'm like, yeah, that is me. Like, Yeah, like it didn't feel great because I'm like, shoot, at least I'm getting out there.
I know it's working.
Like, yeah,
what I'm doing is working. It ain't in vain. I ain't just on here and people don't know who I am.
People don't know who I am. Like,
You know.
So, ever since then, I just started taking off from there. Like,
what's been your favorite moment while making visuals or videos or content? What's been one of your favorite moments?
Honestly, it's always just meeting new people, meeting the energy around the room, like getting to know other people, because I like to hear other people's stories.
Yeah.
So, of course, while we sitting there, I'm asking a whole bunch of questions like, well, what made you start doing this? Like, what got you here? Like, what you been up to? You know what I'm saying? Or just what I can learn from them, because I'm not going to say that I'm the best at what I do. Like, I still am learning. Like, I'm still trying to figure things out, too.
So you feel like you a sponge?
Yeah, I do. I do. I always tell myself I'm a jack of all trades and a master of none, but it's better than a master of one. So I'm like, might as well go ahead and pick up. That's why I do a lot. Like you said, I'm like a businesswoman. I'm doing this. I'm just figuring things out.
Speaking of business, what business ventures you got going on?
So my business ventures that I got going on, I do have 2 LLCs. I have my hair business that I do. I've been doing hair for about 15 years.
Okay, so you a master.
Yeah, I've been doing hair. It's called Barbie Styles 216. And I started doing locks for about 9 years now. A lot of people are going to be really mad when they see this because I did have locks for 2 years. I just combed them out. Yeah. But then my other LLC is called Powerpuff Detailing.
Okay.
And
you detail cars?
It's not only detail cars. So I know it sounds like I just do cars, but it's not only just cars. So I do business cleanouts. I clean houses. I do laundry. I do housekeeping.
Oh, so you detail
every detail, period. Like whatever you think of detailing, that's me. So if like a business called me and say, hey, I need my business organized. Oh yeah, I'm there. Let's do it. Like I need a clean out. Cool, call me. Let's do it. But a landlord called me. Hey, I just had a person move out. I need to come clean it out. Bet I'm there. Like
what made you want to get into the cleaning business?
Honestly, it started off with cars.
Besides the money.
Well, I know, right? Besides the money, no. It started off with doing cars. I started doing cars, and I seen how it was just taking off. And I'm like, well,
if I can do cars.
If I can do cars, I can do housekeeping.
Yeah.
Like, I can do laundry. And I started seeing other apps, like, how you scroll on Instagram, they be having these apps pop up. And I started seeing little apps of, they got an app where you can have somebody do your laundry. You got an app where you can have somebody come clean your house.
Did you put your business on there?
Why not have a business where everything's all done in one? Like, you got one person that
so you can come to the house and do the car and the home. Now that's new. Now that's new. That's a new service where they come and just clean your whole residence.
Yes. So,
what's the name of that business again?
Powerpuff Detailing.
You on social media with that?
Not yet. I am. It's on Google, but I am gonna start putting a page for Instagram and everything, Facebook and all of that. Like right now, the only thing that's up there that's on social media is my hair page. But I am planning on getting I'm just really bad at taking before and after pictures. That's the only reason why it's not.
Oh, yeah. Because you were like, I'm about to just get in here.
Yeah, I'm just about to get in here. I put my headphones in, and I just be getting in my mode. I be like, damn, I ain't even take no before and after picture.
Let me ask you a question. What's been the biggest challenge in your life that you face thus far?
Honestly, taking hard criticism, dealing with people that want to hate on you,
kind of depress you a little bit.
It does, because it's like I'm a type of person. I want everybody to eat. Yeah. Anybody around me, I want you to eat. Whatever it is, I want to see everybody shine. Yeah. Everybody make it. You know what I'm saying? I've never been that hating. There's never been no hating in my spirit at all. I can say that. So it's like, when people do that to me, and I'm just like, I'm a big heart. All my friends can tell you, like, Sam got a big heart. I'm a person, I'll give you the shirt off my back if it's the last thing I have or the last dollar in my pocket. Yeah. Like, I'm the friend that if I got $10, me and my friend both gonna eat. Like, we gonna eat off this $10. Like,
yeah.
I'm that person. So it's like, when other people come to me about just throwing this, oh, well, you did it, I'm just like, dang, like,
why me? Why you hating on me?
Why you hating on me so bad? Like, I'm just like,
we friends.
Why can't we just get together? Like, especially women. Like, it's really bad for women. Like, when women get to hating on other women, I just be like, I don't understand it. Like, because I'm not the baddest. I'm not sitting here saying I'm the anything. Like, I'm best at what I do.
You coming as you.
I'm just me. Like, that's it. Like, I'm giving you me.
I'm regular old Samantha, but it be. You said your birthday in March?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so it'd be that energy. What? You an Aries?
Pisces.
So it'd be that energy. It'd be that energy, you know what I'm saying, that people be having that other people can't take. It'd be that good energy that other people can't handle because it's something in their spirit that's just upset.
And that's why I had to come and learn about, like, because a lot of people, like, I get that too. Like, people be like, you walk in a room and you shine. Like,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I see your aura.
A natural glow.
Yeah, like, you got this good energy around you.
Right.
And I just like, you know what? Like, it took a minute for me to realize, like, some people just gonna hate on you. Like, they just is. Like, It just is what it is because they not bold enough to come to you and see, well, how did you get so where you at? Or
skills
can you help me to do this?
Skills by
like,
Coke said you the truth.
Yeah, like, so it's just like, I had to learn. And once I did learn, I just started ignoring all of the negativity and was just like, I'm just going to keep doing me.
Well, let me ask you a question, Sam. And we're going to come right back. Make sure y'all stay tuned to this Top TV with the real Samantha, model, actress, motivational speaker, all that. Make sure y'all stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Hands in the air. What's going on? You hasn't been arrested for trafficking in illegal firearms.
I'm so sorry.
I just shut down the bookstore.
Sister Laura.
Do I know you?
Apologies. I worked with your husband. I just want to see if there's something I can do for you.
That's really kind of you.
I have a suggestion. Family, this is Sister Laura. She and her children will be joining us. Something wrong?
Chains?
Children tend to lack self-control.
Mama made a mistake.
You had a soft life. I can see why God saw fit to take everything from you. You belong to me now. God has chosen me.
You are evil. You take his words and you twist them. No! I need you to know we're survivors and thrivers. I know hope seems lost, but we're gonna get out.
Girl in the Garage, the Laura Cowan story. Premieres Saturday, January 18th today on Lifetime.
Hands in the air.
What's going on?
You hasn't been arrested for trafficking in illegal firearms.
I'm so sorry.
I just shut down the bookstore.
Sister Laura.
Do I know you?
Apologies. I worked with your husband. I just want to see if there's something I can do for you.
That's really kind of you.
I have a suggestion. Family, this is Sister Laura. She and her children will be joining us. Something wrong?
Chains?
Children tend to lack self-control.
Mama made a mistake.
You had a soft life. I can see why God saw fit to take everything from you. You belong to me now. God has chosen me.
You are evil. You take his words and you twist them. No! I need you to know we're survivors and thrivers. I know hope seems lost, but we're gonna get out.
Girl in the Garage, the Laura Cowan story. Premieres Saturday, January 18th today on Lifetime.
Hands in the air.
What's going on?
You hasn't been arrested for trafficking in illegal firearms.
I'm so sorry.
I just shut down the bookstore.
Sister Laura.
Do I know you?
Apologies. I worked with your husband. I just want to see if there's something I can do for you.
That's really kind of you.
I have a suggestion. Family, this is Sister Laura. She and her children will be joining us. Something wrong?
Chains?
Children tend to lack self-control.
Mama made a mistake.
You had a soft life. I can see why God saw fit to take everything from you. You belong to me.
Yo, what's good? We back with another Top TV. This your main man, Hollywood Chuck, and I'm here with the real Samantha, actress, model, motivational speaker, businesswoman. And you say you breaking out your shell.
I am breaking out my shell. I really ain't. I've always been the quiet type. I never been the type to actually put none of my business out.
You just doing it.
I just be doing it. I'm like, you know what they say, this. What's the saying? Move in silence. That's me.
Move in silence.
That's me. You don't see me
t-
nothing. I just be popping out with stuff like doo doo. Like.
Now you told me that we was talking about you and a significant other that you dated at a time, and y'all was going through basically altercations, arguments, things like that. How did you? Because you were saying that what really bothered you was one of your biggest challenges was people judging you, people saying things about you and stuff like that. Mainly a partner.
Yep.
And so, how were you able to navigate and just overcome all of the stereotypes and the naysayers?
My mom, honestly.
Shout out to mom.
My mom played a big part. Unfortunately, she did pass away 3 years ago.
Oh, my condolences.
Thank you. But she really kept me up. She kept me going. Like, times when I'm a crybaby. So, I'm crying on the phone or, Ma, like,
yeah,
they saying this and
She like, girl, they gonna say,
and that's exactly what she said.
They gonna be saying something to
out,
that.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like, I've been dealing with it my whole child. Like, I'm not from here. So, I was born and raised in Mesa, Arizona.
Okay.
Which is like kind of a racist state, you know what I'm saying? Especially back then. Like, so I grew up with a lot of hate. Like,
you have mixed parents, or?
I do. Okay. So my mom is white and my dad is black.
Okay.
So, and he's from here, but my mom is originally from New York, but we moved to Arizona.
Okay.
And living out there, it was always hate towards me. Like, oh, I always got picked on by the white girls.
Yeah, you think you're better than somebody?
Your skin dark, your hair curly, your da-da-da. Like, my hair is long now, and my hair used to be longer as a kid.
Long and pretty.
And honestly, I used to cut it all off because people used to always talk about it. And I'm like, Ma, just cut it off.
It started making you not like yourself.
Exactly. Like, I
think that you didn't like yourself.
That part. Think I didn't like myself. And my mom used to always tell me, like, honey, they just mad because you're part of 2 best worlds right now. Like, you know what I'm saying? They don't have the option to where you can go and be in the sun and get dark, to where when you go in the wintertime, you getting light like them. Like, they don't have that option.
They upset about that.
They upset. They don't have the option to where you can wet your hair and have curls, but then I can flat iron it and be straight. Like, you know what I'm saying?
You can do it. You can kind of blend in with it all.
Blend with it all. And she helped me through a lot of that growing up. So it's like,
and your mother was a Caucasian woman. Your mother was a Caucasian woman. And it's like, you know, people think that it's white people, Caucasian people that's bad. No, it's people in general. You got white devils and you got black devils. So miss me with all that. White people is bad. This and this and that. No, you got white devils and you got black devils, man. You got all type of races. Jacked up people.
Like,
you know what I'm saying?
Anywhere. It don't matter the color that you is.
Yeah, it don't matter the color that you is. These people, because I done met good people from all walks of life. And then I met bad people from all walks of life.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm like,
when you see that, then you know, like, it's just the people, especially with people raising their kids. Like, that's where it starts from, honestly. Yeah. Like, it's just how you raise your kids, like, or what household you raised in. Like, that's where it all began at. Like, so it's just like me raised up in a household where I never saw color, like, you know what I'm saying? But going out into the world, my mom never protected me. She wanted me to see it, like, this is what you gonna face.
Yeah,
like,
you gonna have to deal with this.
You're gonna have to deal with it. It's an everyday thing, you know what I'm saying?
For the rest of your life, baby.
For the rest of your life. Like, shit gonna be going on. Because then when I had came out here, when I was like 15, I got adopted, of course. Some stuff happened with my mom, and she ended up losing custody of me. So I came out here and got adopted by one of my father's baby moms. So my dad got like 20 kids. There's a lot of us.
Well, you know, Ohio is a player state. You feel me?
Definitely a player state for sure. But came out here, got adopted by one of his baby moms, and she took care of me. Now going to
what was
high
that
school,
experience like? You know, transitioning from where you was at, being with your mother, y'all at home, and then you having to come to Ohio and also be adopted by somebody that you don't particularly know like that.
I didn't know at all, actually. Didn't know at all.
But you know that she's cool because she's with your dad. Was your dad in the picture at the time when she adopted you?
So my dad stopped being out of the picture when I was 10. He just kind of walked away. And it had to deal with only the simple fact is that my mom had 2 kids by him. It was me and my older sister. Okay. My mom had 4 kids total. I am the baby on both sides, though. So I do have an older brother, 2 older brothers on my mom's side. Now I have an older brother that's older than my sister, if that makes sense. So that brother ended up killing her. And that would happen when I was 3. I did watch the whole...
Killed your older sister?
Killed my older sister. I watched the whole thing. I was 3 years old. My mom took my other brother and she went to the grocery store. Now, remind you, my mom is a single mom with 4 kids, trying her hardest. One of them is mentally retarded, so it's like he has mental functions that
that's the brother that killed the sister.
That's the one. That's the one that's 2 years older than me.
Okay. So your mom got to deal with your oldest brother killing your oldest sister. On top of having your brother who's mentally ill. Mm-hmm.
And it played a big toll.
And it's just her.
Like, it is just her. No baby daddies. Nobody came in to help. No nothing. Like, she used to try to send me and my sister out for the summertime and stuff like that. But it was just like, again,
it's hard.
It's hard because it's like he would never pitch in for the flights. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, well, I got it. Don't worry about it. No, she would have to come up with the money and she would have to do it. Like, she's doing everything and she's only a single mom. She was a nurse in a hospital. But it's like, again, you a single mom trying your hardest that you can do to raise your kids.
How did that make you feel seeing your mom go through them struggles and stuff like that? How did it make you feel?
It broke me completely, honestly, because it was like watching your mom be this strong woman and I didn't realize until I had a kid. You know what I'm saying? Until you have one of your own, you don't know like that type of feeling. But once I got my daughter, I understand like,
oh shit,
this.
You had to kind of take it easy on mom.
You know what I'm saying? Because I did resent her a lot. Like, I'm like, why ain't you find him some help? Like, you could have done something. Like, it's...
And then when you was like, I'm going through it now with my kids and they...
I'm like, I understand now. Like, you know, and she still was a strong woman to me back then. Don't get me wrong. Like, my mom definitely held her own. But it was like, watching your mom go from this strong woman to all of a sudden... going to being on drugs, being an alcoholic, not being at home. She started getting into casinos and gambling and
just addiction.
Every addiction, she's just going
trying to escape the harsh realities of life that she's going through.
Because she technically lost 2 kids. You know, one kid went to jail, the other kid she had to bury.
How hard was that for you? Coming up, and because I know you was young when it happened, but you could still understand what was going on.
So with that, it was a lot, honestly, with that, because even though I was young, like I said, I was 3 years old when it happened, I still knew everything, and I still had to go through trial for it. So they had and the doctors told my mom I was going to be a mute child. I was never going to talk again.
Because of this situation.
Because of the situation. I was never going to do nothing again. So one day, I ended up talking again when I was about 6. I asked her for some chocolate milk. And she turned around and was just like, wait a minute. Like, you ain't speaking damn near 2 years. Like, you ain't say not a lip, not nothing.
You was traumatized.
I was traumatized badly from it. So once that happened, I did still have to go to trial for him. I had to face him when I was 7.
Yeah.
Took me in the courtroom. Yes.
And that's so let me
stepbrother, technically.
Stepbrother. So but you still loved them at the time, like, as family. So were you torn with this situation, was it like, this is my brother, or was it like, we ain't family no way, this is my sister for real?
I was torn because that's who I grew up with.
Right, so it's like, this is my brother.
Like, this my brother.
Yeah, it's like,
I never expect, like, everybody be like, did you ever see? There was no signs. Like, I could never sit there and tell you, like, yeah, I seen it one day in him. Like, he didn't show nothing. Like, one day he literally
what you think triggered that issue? What do you think triggered him to,
From my understanding, like, from what I grasped different stories from the whole situation of what my mom would try to tell me as I got older about the situation. He's been doing. He was touching on me and my sister, and my sister used to always
he was kind of like
to,
mentally ill as well.
He was mentally ill, and my mom told me that she used to always try to find help for him, but every time he would sit in front of them, it was like he was
normal.
So
he was putting on an act, and then behind closed doors, he was the devil.
He's
basically.
the devil, like, you know what I'm saying? She's like, I could never get nobody to see that side of him, like, you know.
So that kind of tore the family up.
And
it did tear the
family up. My dad stopped messing with my mom because of that, and then once that happened, it was like she just went on downhill. Like, she done lost 2 kids. Like, well, fuck it. Like, but she done raised me to the point, like, I'm so independent that I'm taking care of my mentally ill.
So you had to step up.
I did.
You became the oldest, basically.
I did. I had to. It was. I didn't have no choice for real, because she would not come home until 5 a.m. in the morning. Like, she gone all day.
Right.
And
just
I had to
depressed
cook,
from the situation.
clean, everything. But then on top of that, like, she did become abusive too. So it's like I had to deal with that too. Like, if she come home to, it could be a sock on the floor, just a sock. She flipping out, and I'm taking
stressed out
because she's stressed. You know what I'm saying? She don't want to go to therapy. She don't want to talk about things that try to get it out or heal from the situation.
She felt like she was too far. Do you feel like your mother was too far gone at that point, and what you had to get away from her?
Yes, I did. I didn't have a choice to get away from her. She actually kicked me out when I was 11. She threw me through a glass table and told me to get the fuck out of her house. So, sorry, excuse my language.
No,
but,
right.
Yes, at 11 years old, she walked in and punched my brother dead. Like, I'm talking about dead in the eye. And I was just like, oh no, we ain't doing that. I pushed him out the way, and I punched her. Like, it was just, we about to work. Like, at this point, I've never hit my mom. Never raised a hand up. I used to always let her come in, beat on me.
This your baby brother.
This my, right. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and he's not even putting function to what's going on. Like, don't get mad at him. You used to come in and just take it out on me. Yeah. I can take it. That's fine. But once it come to him, you not doing you pushing it now. Like, and that's where it came down to. And I'm 11. Like, at this point, shoot, you done raised me. I'm damn near think I'm grown because I'm running the whole household. You just paying the bills. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so we got to fight. Things got crazy.
At 11, you left.
I left. I did. I left. I was actually in the streets for a while. I did it for a whole year. I used to live in parks.
At the age of 11?
At the age of 11 in Mesa, Arizona. Yep.
So what happened after that? You said when you was 15 you came
out here. So when I was 12, I finally just said fuck it. I ended up reaching out to one of my cousins and was like, look, I haven't been home in a whole year. The whole reason why I haven't been in school.
Out in Arizona?
Yes. I'm like, the whole reason why I haven't been in school, I'm like, but I need somewhere. Like, I'm tired of sleeping on benches. I'm tired of sleeping at parks. Like, I haven't changed my clothes. I haven't took a real bath. Like, I used to be in the freaking gas stations taking showers in the damn bathroom.
So what was people saying when they sent you? Because you was a kid.
They never said nothing. And
they never really knew because it's hot outside.
It's hot outside. Right.
Like, so it's like, you was outside.
They just thought I was outside.
Kid, why was you outside? But all right.
Outside. Like, they never questioned it. So it was just like, nobody ever stopped me.
Well, it was good you wasn't here. At 11 outside.
Because I feel like somebody would have stopped me.
We definitely would have, like, you definitely would have been on somebody's page. Like, this little girl out here outside. This is cold out here. She's been out here for a couple days. Maybe the first day, it would have been cool in Cleveland. We would have saw you. But the next 72 hours, somebody would have been reporting you. Like, yo. That's one thing I do love about Cleveland. Yeah. It might be a treacherous place, but people will be like, well, yo, something ain't right. Let me put you on camera or something like that. So, it's crazy.
Once that happened, I lived with her. I lived with her and her mom for a whole 2 years. And then me and her mom got into it. And she ended up finally calling Children Family Services and told them where I was at. I know they was looking for me. Right. I know they was looking for me.
Right.
So they gave me an ultimatum. They was like, we found one of your older sisters, but she's in Ohio. She's like, I'm going to connect them, give you her phone number. And I called her. I said, look. She's like, I've been looking for you. Like, I'm like,
Your sister?
I'm like, I gave her the whole rundown. I'm like, this is what's been going on. This is what's happening.
So this was your mother's, another daughter from your mother?
Not from my mother. So she's actually from, this is about to sound so crazy. She's actually my sister and my cousin. So my mom is a twin sister.
Okay.
My dad got both of them pregnant.
Yo. Okay.
And so she's like my sister and my cousin.
Okay.
So she was one on my auntie side.
Mm-hmm.
And that's who she was like, that's who they reached out to. And I'm like, oh my God, I've been looking for you. I'm like, I've been looking for you. Like,
so your dad had a baby by your mother and your auntie?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep. Twice. By both of them.
Okay. Well, he's a lucky guy, I guess. I don't.
Twin sisters. They
keep it in the bloodline, I guess. I don't.
But once they reached out to her and they gave me an ultimatum, they was like, you can either come and be in the system down here or you can fly out. If she can get you a ticket,
just stay with her.
Stay with her. I said, she was like, oh yeah, bet you on that plane tonight. There ain't no questions asked. And she did. She flew me out here. She ended up giving me a rundown because, again, I didn't know this side of the family. I didn't know. She was living in the house with 7 of our other sisters.
Yeah.
And the baby mom. I just didn't know nobody. So when I'm walking in, I'm like, oh my
So this all family.
It's all family.
This basically like all your sisters.
Mm-hmm. All my sisters. I'm like, I don't know nobody. Like, besides the one. Like, yeah. I grew up with her in and out. Like, but...
How did it feel to come to family? And what was it like? What was the energy like? Was it totally different from Arizona and what was going on?
Definitely totally different. Definitely
was it more love here in Cleveland?
It was more... No. Family-wise, yes.
I'm talking about family.
Okay,
like,
family.
Was it more love family-wise?
It was. They
embraced you.
They embraced me. Like, I'm talking about immediately.
How did you feel about that? Like, were you glad to be in a situation that was uplifting you? I
was happy. I was more happier because like, damn, I ain't got to worry about my mom. I ain't got to worry about. I can be a kid.
Yeah, I ain't got to worry about nobody trying to touch me. I ain't got to worry about nobody trying to do nothing to me. I ain't got to worry about cleaning and doing no adult business.
Like, I can literally be a kid and be in a kid's place.
But let me ask you a question. At that time, was it hard to be a kid at that time? It was.
It definitely was. Like, because I came up here when I was 15. So at that point, it was just like, I had my mindset. I've already been out here. I done seen the real world. Like, you can't tell me nothing.
So like, that was something that you had to get over.
Yeah, that was something that I gave my adopted mom.
Hell on wheels. She was hell on wheels. Hey, we're going to come right back with the real Samantha and finish this conversation. Make sure y'all stay tuned to the outlet platform, Top TV. I appreciate y'all watching this live stream show right here in Cleveland, Ohio.
I need her to come up here with the bottle. You can sit on here if you want to.
Yo, we back with another Top TV with the real Samantha, the beautiful real Samantha here. Model, dancer, motivational speaker, businesswoman. And we was talking about your life and you coming from Arizona to Cleveland to your extended family. And you made it here. And you say you were going through some things and somebody had to get you basically straight.
Yeah, my adopted mom. My adopted mom definitely got me straight because that was, I had to get put back.
She like, yeah, I know you've been going through all this. I know you was a kid. I know you was legendary over there, but you were signed to a whole other label right now.
Yes, like she didn't play none of that. Like she had to get me in school. Like I didn't want to go to school. Like it was just all type of things like I was putting her through. Like once I was in school, I was failing. I'm not even gonna lie. I didn't even care.
I don't even care no more.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, shit, I don't even need this. Like, but
what changed you though?
Her whooping my ass.
Like, yeah, you about to get it in.
My mama ain't never really like it be, you know what I'm saying? I let her get her little hit. It was throwing things at me. No. My adopted mom put a belt to my tushy that I would never forget. And then on top of that, again, I'm in the house with 7 of my sisters.
So you ain't about to run over her. This our mama too now.
Down the line, like I gotta ask them for mama. I gotta ask them for this sister, this sister, this sister, this. I said, oh my.
Oh no,
God.
Let me get it together. I ain't trying to box like that every day.
I ain't trying to box like that every day. I'm cool. You right. I'm gonna get it together. You want straight A's? You know what? I'm gonna become an straight A
we gonna be
student.
cool. I'm gonna be cool. I'm gonna be cool with y'all. I'm gonna be cool with y'all. I ain't gonna go so hard. This ain't Arizona. Y'all like to fight up here. Okay, all right.
That's exactly what that was. Like I'm cool.
So, you know, you get with your extended family, your family, and they take you in. You get straight. And what was high school like for you? You know, your teenage coming out of school, your 12th grade year and stuff like that.
So high school was different out here because our high school is different in Arizona than it is out here. So like our elementary and our high school is kind of combined out there. Yeah. Out here, you know, y'all got 9th and 12th grade. Like we didn't have that. Like
you had 7th through 12, huh?
It was 5th through 12.
There's too many kids in the 7th grade. I'm glad I'm in Ohio and Cleveland. I'm glad I'm in Cleveland because I had 5th graders. I would have been a punted a 5th grader if I'm in 11th.
Yeah, so it was different up here. So I'm like, all right, like, and it was like, again, with the hating, I don't know. Girls used to be mad because my hair was long. Yeah. I don't know what it was out here. And then, of course, I'm not from here, so everybody in high school used to call me Arizona. Like, oh, that's Arizona. Like, she did it. I'm just like, I'm a quiet girl, though. Like, again, I'm quiet, straight out. Told you, got my act together. I'm a straight A student. Like, I don't want no problems with nobody. Like, I'm here.
People wanted with you.
And people just wanted with me.
What they say, you think you all that?
They did. They was just like,
all that. She thinks she better than somebody.
Because you from Arizona and da-da-da.
You got the long hair, you light skin, you slender. You think you this, you think you that.
Yeah, I got it all. And it was like, it took one fight, though. I fought one girl in high school. It was really bad. It ended up terrible. She ended up going to the hospital, and it was just like...
They ain't messing with me no more.
And nobody did. After that one fight, nobody messed with me no more.
They ain't about to bother me no more.
That's all it took was this one fight. Like,
I'm about to hit you with this right, hit you with this left. You know what I mean? I get you gonna get it together after that.
It was cool after that. Like, everybody would still do their little silent talking, but nobody used to come at me or approach me any badly no more. So it was like, I can deal with that. Like, y'all can talk all y'all want to behind my back.
Right.
But as long as it ain't in my face and we ain't got to do this altercation thing, I'm cool. So
where did the dancing come from?
Dancing came from because I got pregnant
Was it in
at a very
school?
young age.
Was it in school or was it straight to exotic dancing? Were you always like a dancer?
I was always
like
a
person
dancer.
that wanted to dance and
I was
always
in
dancing?
gymnastics as a younger kid and ballet. So
You see, she got the. You see, she got the fit on. You know what I mean? Ready to,
I definitely I've always loved dancing. I was in cheerleading. I did a lot of things that had to deal with dancing, and dancing was always my freedom to get out of things. When my mom used to always go on her rant or anything like that, I used to go in my room and blast the radio and just dance. That was my freedom.
that was your release from all the nonsense.
From everything. I'm in a whole nother world. I'm not even here on this planet, you know?
Yeah.
So that's really where I became of loving to dance. As far as getting into the exotic dancing and being an entertainer, that got into me getting pregnant at a very young age. So I got pregnant at 15.
So you was pregnant at 15?
I was. Not by choice, I'm going to say that. I do want to enclose, yeah.
So
I went to a party. Let's just say I went to a party that I wasn't supposed to be at.
Right.
Got drugged. And one thing.
Somebody took advantage of you.
Yeah. So.
And you got pregnant.
Got pregnant. And I didn't know. Everybody be like, well, you must have. I didn't know. I didn't find out I was pregnant until I was 4.5 months.
Right. You was like, I don't even know what happened.
I didn't know. I woke up.
But you know you was at the wrong place at the wrong time.
Woke up, wrong place, wrong time. The only thing I could do was just wake up and go home. I'm I don't know. I know I woke up next to a dude.
Were you a virgin at that time?
Yes.
So he took your virginity.
Mm-hmm.
And impregnated you.
Yes.
What happened after that? Did he go to jail? Did y'all?
No.
What happened?
Since I found
Were you there to meet the guy?
No.
Okay.
I was there actually just with other friends.
Just hanging out at the party.
Hanging out at the party. It's cool. We kicking it. All right, you know what I'm saying? I've never been big on drinking, you know, because I watched what it did to my mom. You know, I've never big on drugs.
But you I'm kicking it, we having fun.
We having fun, you know what I'm saying? So somebody, I thought it was a cup of water. Like I said, y'all better watch what y'all people pour, because it don't be what you think it is.
For real.
And it was in a red cup, so
Word
I'm thinking,
to the wise, y'all.
It's water. It wasn't water. Next thing I know, I blacked out. I don't remember nothing. The only thing I know is I woke up and I was completely naked on the couch. And that was it. So I put my clothes on, ran out the door, and left.
Right.
I just didn't speak of it.
That was
nothing.
here?
Yes.
Okay.
I was here. Didn't speak of it. Didn't do nothing. And crazy part is my oldest sister was like, I need you to do me a favor. This is fast forward 4 months later. Mm-hmm. I need you to do me a favor. Piss on this stick so I know it worked. I'm like, bet. I'm like, I haven't had sex.
Right.
I'm cool.
Yeah.
Boop.
Pregnant, 2 lines.
Oh, no, yeah, they broke it. We got to go back to the
You 2 lines. Hold on, no. I ain't pregnant.
I ain't pregnant. We got to go back to the store. I'm like, man, no. We ended up buying 5 more boxes. And they all, I said, oh, God damn. I said, this can't. And I'm sitting here thinking,
how did I get pregnant? I
ain't been doing nothing. Again, I was basically, you could probably say that I was gay at the time, because I just wasn't into men for real. It wasn't my thing. So, fast forward, yes, I did end up finding out when I went to my appointment, and they told me, the lady was all like, oh, we can tell you what you having in a week. You 4.5 months pregnant.
You was 4.5 months pregnant at that time?
4.5 months pregnant. Flat stomach, everything. My boobs ain't grow. I didn't have morning sickness. No signs. There was no signs at all of me telling them I was pregnant. I literally could have probably been on that show. If my sister would have never made me pee on that stick, I would have been on that show of I didn't know I was pregnant, because I didn't know. I had no signs.
So let me ask you a question. What ended up happening to the guy?
So when I found out I was pregnant, I knew, you know what I'm saying, in my head, I put 2 and 2 together, and going back to the dates, and I'm like, you know what, there was only one guy that I know for sure that was on my ass at that party. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, it gotta be. So I ended up being bold. 6 months pregnant, knocked up at his mama door. Hey, Merry Christmas, you about to have a baby. Of course, He ain't believe me because...
Was he older than you?
He was. He was 22. So he didn't want to... Of course, he denied it in court. And it was funny because his girlfriend answered the door.
Wow. You around here doing thinkables, and you got a girl, huh? You getting young ladies pregnant, and you got a woman.
So, like, she going off on him, and I'm just like, listen, like...
So your people ain't want to press charges on him or nothing?
I didn't tell my family, honestly. I really didn't
About how old he was?
I didn't tell nobody nothing. Like, honestly, I just said that it was just a dude that I was messing with, and I was just a lie.
Why did you protect him?
I wanted my daughter to have a dad in her life, and I felt like if I was going to send him away, I was going to take that away from her and take that opportunity. Even though he did do a bad thing and whatever case may be, whatever led to all of that, like, and like I said, I got a big heart.
Yeah,
and
you got a huge heart.
Only thing I could think about was my daughter, and I'm like, I just don't want her to grow up like I did because my dad walked away from me, you know. So it's like, damn, like, I gotta make this choice. You know, I could have for sure because definitely when she was born, we did a DNA test, of course, because he just going the heck off, him and his family. That's not mine. That's not mine. We gonna take this DNA test because I know what I was. Because
I at least need to know.
Like,
if you the father or not.
Yeah.
Well, I ain't sending you to jail, but you need to at least take responsibility.
I need to know. So once that came out and he was just like, all right, yeah, I did it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, now it's proof in the pudding now. Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and it was just like, more so, I'm just like, listen, I'm not going to send you to jail. My family don't even know what you did. Yeah. My family think that we've been together, so I'm going to let them think that. But what I want is just basically for you to be here for the kid. That's
and they probably wasn't too upset with you because they knew that you had lived an older lifestyle coming from where you was at. So it was like, was it a surprise for real?
Yeah.
Yeah. It was still a surprise. It was still a surprise because it was like, yeah, she out kicking it and stuff like that, but it's like she ain't out kicking it like that.
Yeah, but his excuse was, I've always wanted a baby mama that wasn't from Cleveland and light skinned. And that was his excuse. That's the whole reason why he targeted me at that party. Like, sick of the head.
Freaky fetish. A freaky fetish. That's all I can say. That's all I can say. So you get pregnant and you start dancing?
Yep. I ended
up 15?
No, not at 15. I ended up dropping out of high school because back then, of course, being pregnant in high school was just a big thing. It was. So I didn't want the attention. So I dropped out. But once I had her, I immediately started going back to school. But I did it online because, of course, having a baby, trying to go to school was just not. I didn't really have. Yeah, like, and I didn't want to put the pressure on my sisters. Like, oh, well, because I had the baby. Again, I got this grown mindset. No, I got.
So you taking care of you were like, I'm about to take care of my business.
I got to take care of my business. So once I started doing that and putting myself through school, my friend, she was just like, and I kept going to her like, I need some money, like, because my family, I mean, yeah, they was pitching in. Don't get me wrong, they buy me this, buy me that.
But it ain't their baby though.
It's not their baby. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So that put a toll on me. And I'm only 15. Like, there's only so much I could do. I had a summer job at the time that was a lifeguard. So it's like, that only worked, but it's only for the summer. Like, it's just like, I need something that's going to keep going.
I need that bag.
When I became 17, she introduced me. She was like, you know what? I want you to come with me one night. Like, let me show you something.
She was already, how old was she?
She was 18.
So you was 17, she was 18, she was like, come to the spot with me.
She was all like, I want you to come to the spot with me. I said, all right. She's all like, you ain't got to bring nothing. I just want you to come. I said, okay. So I ended up finding a babysitter, had my sister watch the baby, we went out. Next thing I know, I'm walking to a strip club. I'm like, oh.
You ain't know where you was going?
Didn't know where I was going. Nothing. She was just like, she's like, don't freak out. She's like, just be calm. Like, be cool. Like, I'm like, all right, like, what we about to do? That's where I'm getting to. I'm like, so we go into the dressing room. She giving me heels. She giving me an outfit. She doing my makeup. And I'm just like, oh, we about to, she's all like, don't freak out. Don't freak out. Like, be cool.
Relax.
I'm like, no, that's easy for you to say this because you've been doing it.
But for me, it's like, you want me to do what?
You want me to do what? She's like, you ain't got to take off nothing that you don't want to take off. Like, you can keep the whole suit on. Like, it was a bathing suit. Actually, it was a whole bathing suit that I had on. I'm just like, yeah, this staying on. Because I don't want to.
Some people was naked in there? They was
it was the topless one.
Oh,
so you could go topless. So I'm like, all right. Like, I'm trying to boost I got anxiety. I'm like, okay. So she went up on there, did her thing. And I'm at the bar.
Made the bag.
Man, made a bag. And I'm like, just watching. I'm like, this is it. Like, this.
That's all I gotta do?
That's all I gotta.
I do this in my room.
Right, that's what I'm like, I do this and all strippers got all the mirrors everywhere. I
do this in my room. This ain't
I
nothing.
see myself everywhere. Like, I'm like, oh yeah, I got this. I took a shot. She was like, just go ahead and go up there. She's like, I want you to just look at you in the mirror. Don't worry about nothing else around you.
Just
look
dance.
at you and dance. Like, cause she knew I could dance. Like, we used to be in the room dancing, so she knew I had it in me. Mm-hmm. So I did that. Yeah. I was like, shoot. Fuck it. Went on stage.
Made the bag.
Made a bag. Like, I'm like.
How, when you made the first night you made your money, what went through your mind? After you got done dancing, you was making the money at the time during the hours of dancing. But when you got the money after that and you start counting it, what was your feelings?
I said, honestly,
because you 17.
I was 17, and like I said, man, I just made my whole 2 weeks paycheck in less than 5 hours. I'm like.
It's over with.
Oh,
were you? I ain't gonna say turned out, but were you turned up then?
Oh, it was up from there. It was up from there. Like,
so you started dancing. We ain't gonna name the place because you were 17, but you started dancing at 17 because we ain't gonna throw nobody under the bus. Because you made your own choices. You started dancing at 17 and you started getting money. You started making money.
I started making a lot of money.
So where did that lead you? That from that first night, where did that take you to?
A lot of traveling, honestly. We started doing not only just clubs, private parties, going out of state and doing other clubs. We getting booked here. We getting booked Florida, New York, Texas.
So you traveling and you making money at 18.
At 18,
basically
like
now.
basically
at
now.
This time,
at this time, yeah, at 18, yeah, like, and it was just like. It was so much going on. Like, I don't know, like, how to explain it. Like, everybody just be like, well, what happened? I'm like, listen, like, at a young age, get so much money at that time, it's just like, and I had a kid. I'm like, shoot, I'm paying for babysitters, doing this. Like, I'm buying this, buying that, buying a house.
You
like,
young with money.
Young with money. I'm just throwing it everywhere.
Yeah. and God is giving it to you. God is giving it to you left and right. You making it bag left and right. Mm-hmm. Was the road tough, or was it just fun at that time because you was young?
It was fun, honestly. Like, I know a lot of girls like that dance and be like, "Oh, well, it's tough for that." Me and my personality, I never had that issue. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not in the room fighting with other girls. We ain't had that, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, sometimes you had that one girl that's jealous because you made a bigger bag than she did.
But you ain't never really had that
But I've
issue.
never had that issue because, again, I'm that type of girl that even though I'm making a bag, I'll go in, put my bag up, but I'll take a handful out. And whatever girl's on the next stage, I'm here.
Right, you support.
I'm supporting. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta go with the dancers, all dancers? Do they not all dancers, but the ones that particularly do support each other? Do y'all go up, y'all make y'all money, and then y'all go out? Maybe the other girl, she ain't getting the biggest of a crowd as you. You will go out and support her.
I'm going to support.
Make sure she gets a couple dollars.
I'm about to start it. Like, don't worry about it. If I see, like, nobody really watching it,
but the love don't be always.
Don't worry about it. Because now I'm about to go get my customers that's sitting here waiting on me. No, come here real quick. I need you to come show her some love. Come here real quick. Like, and we all up there like this.
So you showing that love, but it ain't always like that.
It ain't always like that, you know what I'm saying? But I'm not going to change me, you know what I'm saying? I'm still going to do it. So at the end of the day, yeah, you always had a couple girls that always was talking this, that, and third, but it never got, that's all it was just talk.
Now, we glorifying the money side of the exotic dancer lifestyle. What are some of the downsides to being an exotic dancer, being in that world, being that young? We gonna hold that thought. We gonna come right back. Make sure y'all stay tuned. Hold that thought.
One.
Hands in the air. What's going on? You hasn't been arrested for trafficking in illegal firearms. I'm so sorry.
I just shut down the bookstore.
Sister Laura,
Do I know you?
apologies. I worked with your husband. I just want to see if there's something I can do for you.
That's really kind of you.
I have a suggestion. Family, this is Sister Laura. She and her children will be joining us. Something wrong?
James?
Children tend to lack self-control.
Mama made a mistake.
You had a soft life. I can see why God saw fit to take everything from you. You belong to me now. God has chosen me.
You are evil. You take his words and you twist them.
Hands in the air. What's going on? You hasn't been arrested for trafficking in illegal firearms. I'm so sorry.
I just shut down the bookstore.
Sister Laura,
Do I know you?
apologies. I worked with your husband. I just want to see if there's something I can do for you.
Yo, we back with another Top TV. I'm here with the real Samantha. And you were talking about, I asked you, we was talking about the good sides of being an exotic dancer, but now I asked you also, what's the flip side to being young and being in the dance world and being a stripper, or, you know, I like to call them exotic dancers, but, you know, strippers, dancers. What's the flip side to that?
The flip side to it is that you can get dragged into a lot of bad things as far as drug-wise. You can get in the pimping business, the porn business. Like, it can get started.
It can drag you off into them 3 lanes.
It can drag you off in either one of them 3 lanes. And then the bad side of it for me was that, you know, I was always away from my daughter. Like, when you making that type of bag and you gotta,
it can become addictive.
It could become addictive, and it was like, I'm so used to this, but at the end of the day, it's just like, in my head, I'm like, I want my daughter to have a better opportunity. So I always told myself, like, I walked in one day, it was just like, this is gonna be my last time, because I was seeing like a 40-year-old over here, a 19 over here, 35 women, like, you know, and they all dancing. Like, don't get me wrong, you know, I don't judge. We listen and we don't judge. I don't judge, but it's
I don't know about that. The judge don't judge your ass.
I just didn't see myself. This is what I want to do for the rest of my life. Like,
right.
And it was like,
you like, do I want to come in here? And sometimes I gotta smell a nigga, stinky nigga, because he just got off work. You know what I mean? And I got to go through it with certain people, and do I really want to be dealing with this drama? Because it's drama that come with it.
It is. A lot of drama that come with it. A lot of,
you got the dope boy, they got this much money over here. You got the other dope boy, he got money too. He don't like you, he wants you to side with him. They going back and forth. It's just... It's
a lot. So it's just like...
Once or a money getting guy. He ain't even got to be a dope boy. He could be just a money getting guy now.
Once I seen that, it was just like, I want to do something different. So I decided... go to school. Went to school to be a paramedic. Put myself through school. And then,
at 18?
At 18.
Wow, congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
You know what I mean? Because let's keep it honest. You could have swayed. You know what I'm saying? You could have went down one of them 3 lanes. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? But you was like, I'm gonna take my bag and put myself through school with it.
Put myself through school with it. That's what I wanted to do.
That's raw.
That's what I.
It don't get no rawer than that. Do you think that your advanced upbringing led you in that direction? From you having to, you know, get out here on your own and really fend for yourself.
No.
Was that making you think forward?
It was my daughter.
Oh, okay. Okay.
It was more so thinking of, I guess you can say kind of a little bit, because it was more so thinking of my mom when she had her career. You know, it was like, you had your career and you was cool. Like,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you was struggling a little bit, but
we was all right.
We was
all right. We wasn't that bad off.
Yeah, we wasn't that bad off, but we was all right. We made it. Like, so it's like, and I wanted that for my daughter. So it's like, I'm like, I need to switch this up. I need to do something different. Like, I don't want my daughter to be, oh, your mama, a 40-year-old stripper. Like, I ain't want none of that.
Or you got to go through, because kids got to go through that. You know what I'm saying? You know, we be thinking about the bag so much, and we be thinking about the money so much, but then we got to worry about our kids going to school and being ridiculed for the things that we do. Mm-hmm. You know, it used to be, whereas, don't you be out here embarrassing me. Now it's different.
Now it's different.
It's like the parents out here embarrassing the damn kids. Like, y'all got to get it together, you know what I'm saying? And you was one of the ones that made that decision at an early age. Mm-hmm. And so you went on to go to school to be a paramedic.
Yeah. Unfortunately.
Well, you think that was a wrong decision, or at the time you feel like you should have kept dancing?
I feel like I only did it because my mom was in the medical field. I feel like if I would have took another different type of course, like a business course, like something that now would have probably helped, I think that would have been more beneficial for me. But I really think I only got into the medical field part because my mom did it, and I was like, well, my mom would do it, I can do it. Type
you was following in her footsteps.
Yeah.
So what ended up happening? You end up going to school to be a paramedic. And then from there, what moves did you make?
There, I didn't actually take on my degree. I actually got into modeling from there.
So you was like, oh, you know what? All right, that's cool, but now I'm a model. So you were still having money from dancing at that time? Mm-hmm. Because I be hearing girls say like, I'm cool, I made some money. And so y'all be making a lot of money, so it'll just be like, I can kind of like chill for about 2 or 3 or 4 years.
I learned how to save a lot. So it was like, and I didn't trust banks, so I always put stuff in shoe boxes. And yeah, like my closet was full of shoe boxes.
So you just learned to save a lot, huh?
I learned to save a lot of money. Like I used to bargain a lot. I was a penny pincher for real. Like, and once I did that and took the money and finished school, paid for all of that, it was just like, after that, like, now how am I going to survive? Like, do I really want to do this? I still couldn't see myself doing it. Like, I was like, this ain't my passion for real. Like, even going through school, it just ain't feel right. Like,
right.
It's like, but I wanted to finish. Like, I wasn't going to be the ones to drop out.
You did finish.
I did finish.
But then you was like, I want to model. Still.
I still wanted to.
So what was the difference between dancing and modeling?
I wanted to capture me, the real me. Like dancing, you know, that's like a character. You know, I get to go out. I could be somebody different every night. You know?
Yeah.
So that
the
was
dude's kind of lusting after you.
It's a
more
fantasy.
So, yeah.
You know, that's what I call dancing. It's a fantasy. You giving a guy a fantasy experience. You know, so it's like being a model is different. Like I can go behind the camera and you're about to see all the scars. You about to see the real me. You about to see what's behind these eyes. And that's what I loved about being a model per se. So I took off doing the modeling. After that, ended up not modeling no more and started doing 9 to 5, honestly. Like
just started working a regular gig.
Started working a regular job, working at Jimmy John's. That was my first ever job.
So you
working at Jimmy John's.
So how did that transition go? Because it was like, I'm making this bag, I went to school, I'm modeling, but now I'm working at Jimmy John's.
I wanted to know what it was like to have a real 9-to-5 job. Because I
you never had a job.
I had a summer job. I just never had a real 9-to-5 job.
Right.
Like,
so at this point, you've been making money 5-6 hours. I got me 1,000. You know what I'm saying? So it was just like, well, it was real different then.
Real different. And instead of like, people always say, well, why didn't you just take on with your paramedic? I didn't want to do that. So it was like, I didn't want to see dead people, to be honest. Like, let's be real. Like, who wants to see dead people?
Who want to see dead folks all the time? Who want to see dead folks?
I didn't want to see dead people. I'm sorry. Like, so I basically worked a 9-to-5 and wanted to work a 9-to-5, see how that go, and then shit, that went well. Honestly, I see that I can go far with a 9-to-5 too. Like, I went all the way up to management. It was like, I took the skills that I learned from dancing and modeling, like, put it into a job. Like, I'm like, shoot, I may not be able to take off.
I'm big supervisor over here.
Yeah, I may not be able to take off my clothes or nothing, but we gonna talk. We gonna talk business. That's what we gonna talk about.
But in between that, you was having issues as well. When you was becoming a paramedic, somebody tried to stop you from being a paramedic.
Yep, definitely did.
They tried to put bad papers out there on you.
Definitely tried to put bad papers out on me. And also, I was dealing with an abusive boyfriend, too, at the time. So, it's like, not only am I dealing with his stuff, abusing, I'm dealing with somebody trying to put bad papers out on me as far as giving me a theft record. And once that gets picked up on your record, of course, you can't be a paramedic because you got to have a clean record. Like,
to work with people like that, yo.
It's like, damn, like, it was like I kept hitting brick walls. You know, I'm just like, damn, like, at one point I didn't want to give up. I wanted to say, fuck everything. I don't care no more. But it was like, again, my mom.
You got to keep fighting.
You got to keep going.
You heard that voice in the back of your head.
You got to keep going, honey. Like, you not done yet. Like, you
got to
here
keep
for
this
a
legacy
reason.
going.
You got to keep going. So I'm like, all right, well, you know what? Like, once I got through with the whole abusive boyfriend and through with dealing with the whole bullshit of the theft record, I learned then that I got to keep my circle small. I got to deal with certain people, you know what I'm saying? I got to move a certain way. I wanted to be around people that had stuff going for themselves. Like, I had to learn to do that too. Like,
and not looking at me about what I got going for myself. And you ain't got nothing.
You looking at
my
table.
Pockets.
You are looking at my table.
You count my pockets.
Like, what she got? No. Like, you know what I'm saying? I had to learn to be around certain people, certain crowds of people. So once I learned how to do that, I mean,
it was up from there.
It was up from there, honestly.
So you also in a TV show.
Yes, I am also in a TV show, Baddies, Cleveland
Baddies. And how did that show come about?
Honestly, so...
And who's the producer of that show?
So the producer of that show, her name is Rose. Hey, Rose.
Oh, so that's a woman. That's not a man.
It's not a woman. It's a woman, not a man.
Okay.
Her name is Rose. Hey, Rose, if you watching out there. Cleveland Baddies is her TV show. It all originally started, actually, so I didn't know at the time, but her man came to me about it and was like, oh, there's a TV show coming out in Cleveland. You know, I feel like you would be a good fit for it. You know, this, that, and third. Now, I've never actually done TV shows or even thought of, like, of course, I watch Baddies, you know, watch them, you know, the drama. I'm thinking, like, well, listen, I'm not about the drama life no more. Like, maybe when I was younger, I was a crash out for sure.
But maybe on there boxing and some more.
Hey, I'm not. I paid $400 for a pistol. I'm not fighting nobody.
For real.
I'm not doing that no more. So when he came it to me and he was just telling me like, no, it's not like that. It's a whole reverse. And I'm like, all right, well, let me talk to the producer of it. So then he had sent me to her way. And when she got to talking about the show, she wanted to do a complete different type of baddie. So it's not about drama. Like, you know what I'm saying?
So what's
it's
this?
Basically, this is going to be about putting Cleveland on. Basically about, so there's a lot of ladies, like all the ladies in the group do something, either rap, sing, cook. I got my business, taxes. Like there's a lot of things that these women do.
So they're going to be highlighting the businesses too.
They're going to be highlighting businesses. It's going to be, of course we're going to pop out clubs, you know, do our thing. But we're not only going to be doing that, it's also doing stuff for the community. Doing different things.
That's going to be dope.
That you don't really see baddies doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, she wants to make a whole new thing of what baddies actually are. And she don't want to have drama. Like, of course, a lot of women in one house is going to be drama.
Yeah, it's going to be drama regardless. But the main constant is showing baddies doing goodies.
Good, thank you.
You know what I'm saying?
So I love that about her. I was just like, you know what? I can see the vision that you have, and I'm gonna rock with you. Like we gonna do this now. Like if this is what you want to do, I'm all for it. Honestly, I'm all hands in. Like,
is this This is your first acting?
This is gonna be my first actual acting gig. After that, I mean, I'm used to being a videographer or whatever you want to call it. Like,
videographer?
Yeah, like I'm used to.
So you behind the scenes?
Being behind the scenes.
You do a lot of shooting?
I'm used to.
You in the front of the camera and behind the camera?
Yeah.
Y'all got to go look at some of her photos, videos, stuff like that. Hot, you know what I mean?
Definitely. Like I do both. So it's like I never really thought about putting myself in a TV show. Like, I didn't think about nothing.
But it'll help with your business. You know what I'm saying? It'll help people to get to know you, stuff like that. So it totally makes sense.
That's why I said, I'm like, let's do it. Like, I'm always willing to.
And it was shot right here in Cleveland?
Yes. It will be. It's actually not even out yet. So this is gonna be the third season. I'm on third.
Oh, this is the third season that they did. Wow.
Third season.
Wow. And I gotta get them on the show for sure.
She's also bringing in girls from Philly. Like it's not like she's bringing in a whole bunch.
It's almost like Midwest kind of.
Midwest kind of, and we're just all gonna be together as strong women and showing a whole.
When can we look forward to seeing that? When is that coming on?
So we're actually starting shooting for the cast in March, so we're hoping to finish somewhere within either probably summertime or probably after summertime.
Yeah.
But we're definitely start shooting in March. So I would say to look out for it in March. Everything should be up and rolling then, because that's when we're going to start filming.
Where can they find it at? Is it going to be on YouTube or is it going to go on Tubi or anything like that?
On YouTube, Twitch. We're trying to get on Roku TV.
Okay.
So it's gonna be a little bit everywhere, mostly. But
we out here,
right? We out here.
We out here. We turned up. And then also, we just recently seen you in the Young Scrap video. Might go viral. You was making it might go. It was a lot of shaking in that thing. You feel? It was a lot of things shaking in that thing. You understand me? Then you gotta go see the viral. She was turned up in the video.
Like, and almost every scene. I didn't know I was gonna be in almost every scene.
What was the call like? How did that call come through for you?
So I've known Young Scrap a long time. Shout out to Young Scrap. What's up? I know you probably watch him, but I've known him for a long time. Like, I watched him from
Evolve.
Like, you know
from
what I'm saying?
Money Walk.
Yes, from the Money Walk.
That's how long I've been working with him.
Even before then, like we used to we really good friends. So it's like anytime he needed a model or he needed a video vixen, I was always telling him like, "Bro, I got you. Like, don't worry about it. Like, I want you to come up.
Put this pretty face into place.
I see you. Like, I seen the potential in him a long time ago. Like, you're gonna make it, dude. I'm not worried about it. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Just make sure you get me over here.
Just don't forget.
Represent.
Don't forget me. You know what I'm saying? So when the conversation came about, man, he just called me. He's like, Sam, he's like, I got this video I want you to be in. I'm like, well, you already know there ain't no questions asked. Like, I'm all for it. Like, let's go. Like, you know what I'm saying? He sent me the song. I'm like, oh, this is really a hot ass.
It was fire. It is fire.
And the fact that he got females on there, it was even more. I said, oh, yeah. I'm like, I'm about to put on a show. He's like,
I was mad I couldn't make it.
Put on a show. I
was mad I couldn't make it behind the scenes.
Definitely, because the bus scene ain't even make it on the video, but it didn't make it behind the scenes.
What scene didn't? What butt scene? Because that was all it was. It was all booty.
Oh man, but it was definitely. And I told him, I said, "You ain't gotta worry about nothing. I'm about to come in here and I'm about to show out. Like I'm about to do my thing. Like it
and
don't
she
matter.
showed out indeed.
I definitely did. Like I wasn't, and I kind of did it off of being petty too, off of other things. But
What you was trying to show out? You was trying to show off on somebody?
I was.
Because you got to stand up, Sam. Stand up. Because look.
I'm definitely slim. Like, I'm slim.
Look at Sam. She's the perfect video model.
But I definitely wanted to show out. You know, I had a lot of people talk, a lot of people here, and then my ex at the time. So I was like, you know what? Let's do
Let me go ahead and do my thing real quick.
Let me do my thing. Let me show y'all what
the real Samantha is.
What the real Samantha can do. So when he gave me that opportunity, I for sure definitely came in and showed my ass.
Yes,
sure.
literally.
Literally.
And it's going right now. The video going up. I just recently had Young Scrat on the show, and we just was chopping it about everything that he got going on, and we feature Sam. Well, she's all over the video anyway, so you know what I mean. You can go check that video out on YouTube and everything like that. I appreciate you coming out, telling us your story. You know what I'm saying? Chopping it with us here at the Outlet Platform Top
Absolutely.
TV.
Next is gonna be the baddies. Watch.
Yeah, we gonna come through. The baddies gonna come through here. You know what I mean? And we gonna let them tell everything that's going on. Is it anything that they don't know about the real Samantha that you would like people to know?
Honestly, what I want everybody to understand and want everybody to know is that don't give up on your dreams. Like, honestly, because I'm sitting right here in front of you. I done been, like I told you, I only told y'all part of my story where I've been beaten, abused, I've been raped, I've done had a baby, I've actually fought cancer. I'm officially...
You did fight cancer, and you've been cancer-free for 5 years?
I've been cancer-free.
Congratulations. And you don't even look like what you've been through.
Right. You know what I'm saying? So I want all the women, and I'm speaking for men too, because men do deal with mental health, but mostly women, because we do go through a lot. Understand, do never give up on your dreams. Like, just keep going, because, baby, forget all the haters, forget what everybody else is talking about.
Yeah.
Leave all that stuff alone and just go for it. Because I promise you, once you go for it, God is going to put you in the right position to just keep you going. Yeah. So understand, like, I know I may look like I haven't been through a lot, but I have. But I'm not going to let my past
determine
my future. So just keep going, y'all. Like, literally.
You heard it here first from the real Samantha right here on the Outlet Platform Top TV. Make sure y'all keep watching inspiring stories like this. Make sure y'all keep supporting business entrepreneurs like Samantha, you know, and shout out your businesses again, Samantha.
So my businesses is Barbie Styles 216. If anybody want their hair done, listen, I take Cash App, Time, Apple Pay. I even
food stamps.
I take food stamps. I do take food stamps. So baby, get with me. I don't even have a deposit, okay? And my other business is Power Pup Detailing. With any type of detail that you could possibly imagine, I'm there for you. We keep it clean. So just
where can they reach you at?
You can reach me at, I have 2 numbers here. So first number is you can always reach me at 216-848-6293. Or my other number, if I do not pick up that number, 216-298-2484.
You did. Make sure y'all hit up the real Samantha for them businesses, for them services, for, you know, and they can hit that same number to get you in videos and movies,
same number
stuff like
to
that.
hit me with videos, numbers. I also, before we do go, I do actually have a book coming out.
What's gonna be the name of it?
It's actually gonna be The Real Samantha. I was gonna change.
When is that set to hit?
It's supposed to hit, I'm hoping, let's pray, the end of this year. If not, we are going to push for July of 2025. But it is set to hit this year.
Yeah.
Please be on the lookout. It's going to be an audio and on a hard copy. It's going to be called The Real Samantha. It's going to be.
Can we looking for about some book signings or anything like that?
Absolutely, definitely, and I'm definitely gonna be outside with my baddies signing books. So we're gonna be signing books and shaking ass.
Make sure y'all get that book. Make sure y'all get that book. Give with my girl if y'all need them services. If y'all want her to be in videos, movies, hit her up. Make sure y'all keep staying tuned to Top TV. Until next time. Oh, you know what? Make sure y'all tune in next Tuesday, January 7th. We got another powerful story like this with Laura Cohen. She got a Lifetime movie on Lifetime right now, Girl in the Garage, with Paige Hurd from Powers. She's playing Laura in the movie, so make sure y'all stay tuned for that. I'll see y'all then.
See ya.
Hands in the air. He hasn't been arrested for trafficking in illegal firearms. I'm so sorry.
I just shut down the bookstore.
Sister Laura,
Do I know you?
apologies. I worked with your husband. I just want to see if there's something I can do for you.
That's really kind of you.
I have a suggestion. Family, this is Sister Laura. She and her children will be joining us. Something wrong?
Chains?
Children tend to lack self-control.
Mama made a mistake.
You had a soft life. I can see why God saw fit to take everything from you. You belong to me now. God has chosen me.
You are evil. You take his words and you twist them. No! I need you to know we're survivors and thrivers. I know hope seems lost, but we're gonna get out.
Girl in the Garage, the Laura Cowan story. Premieres Saturday, January 18th today on Lifetime.
Hands in the air. He hasn't been arrested for trafficking in illegal firearms. I'm so sorry.
I just shut down the bookstore.
Sister Laura,
Do I know you?
apologies. I worked with your husband. I just want to see if there's something I can do for you.
That's really kind of you.
I have a suggestion. Family, this is Sister Laura. She and her children will be joining us. Something wrong?
Chains?
Children tend to lack self-control.
Mama made a mistake.
You had a soft life. I can see why God saw fit to take everything from you. You belong to me now. God has chosen me.
You are evil. You take his words and you twist them. No! I need you to know we're survivors and thrivers. I know hope seems lost, but we're gonna get out.
Girl in the Garage, the Laura Cowan story. Premieres Saturday, January 18th today on Lifetime.
Hands in the air. He hasn't been arrested for trafficking in illegal firearms. I'm so sorry.
I just shut down the bookstore.
Sister Laura,
Do I know you?
apologies. I worked with your husband. I just want to see if there's something I can do for you.
That's really kind of you.
I have a suggestion. Family, this is Sister Laura. She and her children will be joining us. Something wrong?
Chains?
Children tend to lack self-control.
Mama made a mistake.
You had a soft life. I can see why God saw fit to take everything from you. You belong to me now. God has chosen me.
You are evil. You take his words and you twist them.